Hello everyone. In this video we're going to learn how to import quizzes from the Word file in our LMS. So first of all we're going to type a quiz the questions that we want, or I'm assuming you already have many questions, but one important thing we have to notice here is the formatting, how we format our quizzes. So let's just take a look at this one. Let's number question number one. Let's click it and it's automatically going to format this one. The number formatting is going to take this. Let's just type in a question like who was the first Prime Minister of India? Yeah, let's take this one first. Prime Minister of India. Okay, so this is a question. Now we are going to provide some options for this question. This is going to be a multiple choice question. To do that, let's click enter and then press tab. Now it's automatically going to take this default option like a small a then period, but we don't want that. We want capital A period. Capital A period. To do this, let's just select it from here. So we have capital A period. Now we are going to provide our options. The first one, let's just say Rahul Gandhi. That's a joke. And the second one, let's say Mahatma Gandhi. The third one, let's just provide Narendra Modi. That's way too political. And the last one we have Jawaharlal Nehru. So those are the four options that we have. Now this is the formatting. First, you have provided the question, obviously with a number, question number one. And second, we have options. And all the options are, capital A period, capital B period. You have to remember this one because if you just directly take the default formatting, is going to be small a, small b, which our LMS is not going to recognize. So now as we have provided all the options, now we're going to provide the answer. To do this, just press enter a couple of times. So upon pressing enter twice, we are out of any formatting. We don't have any formatting now. Now right here, we are going to provide our answer. Okay. And answer should be typed in all caps and then colon and provide the right answer, which is D in this case, again in caps. So this is the way. Answer in all caps. Again, we have to remember, well, while typing answer, we have to be out of any formatting. This should not be in any formatting, under any formatting, like questions is on the first tab and the options are on the second tab, but it's not going to be under any of those. It's just going to be out of any formatting. So this is important. And let's just add another true false question. Click enter. Second, and the system is automatically going to recognize this is the second question. Let's just type in a statement. Lion is the king of the forest. This is a statement, and we're going to provide two options, whether it's true or false. Now here's a small difference. Everything else remains the same. Just the difference in case of the MCQ and the true false is that in case of MCQ we are providing A period, B period, the options, and in case of true false, the actual options are going to be in the format of A parenthesis and B parenthesis, again capitals. So by default it's going to take again small a then period, but we are going to get out of any formatting. Type capital A parenthesis and space. So it's going to recognize this is another option. Just provide the option true and then false. That's it. So this is the difference. Everything else remains same. Answer here is still the same. Just press enter a couple of times, and then when you're out of all the formatting, you just type answer in all caps, then colon, then provide the correct answer. In this case it is true, so A. That's it. This is all about the formatting, how you format the quizzes. If you don't do it just the same, you're going to find some error while importing these questions in the LMS. So that's it. Just remember these things. And now the important part is saving this file. We just do not want to save this, as a normal Word file, because our LMS is not going to recognize a normal Word file. We are going to save it as click save as a plain text file. Let's select downloads. So The default format that is chosen here is Word document, but we're going to change it to plain text file. Okay. Then click save. Upon clicking save, you have we already have this one. We have already have a similar file with the same name. Let's just change the name. Let's just change the name to quiz quiz 1. Okay. So now click save. Upon clicking save, we have another option. Now this is also important option because encoding option is important for our LMS, and we're going to select the encoding option Unicode. Here we have Unicode UTF-8. We also have UTF-7, but we're going to select UTF-8. This is the option that our LMS is actually going to encode. So select this one. Just remember this step. First, we have selected, plain text, and then after that, we have selected Unicode UTF-8 and click OK, and that's it. Now it is saved, and our LMS is going to recognize this one. Now let's jump into the LMS. First of all, as I told you, first of all, we are going to add this course, quizzes inside the question bank of the course so that we can access it anytime. Once you have added it inside the question bank, you can access it anytime. It will be there forever. So to do this, let's select on the top right corner, we have this gear icon. Let's just click here and click on the more. When this page, let's select categories. You can just simply select import under this question bank, but why I'm suggesting adding categories is because you're not going to simply have 2-3 questions in each courses, right? There are going to be multiple categories, multiple hundreds of questions under each courses. So just to avoid any confusion, or just browsing through hundreds of questions just to provide this to students, you can just simply organize it in categories, whichever way you want. One possible such way is that adding you know each unit as a category, or adding midterm exams, normal exams. You can add the category the way you want. In my case, I'm just naming it unit 1. Okay, this is the category. So all the questions for unit 1 will go under this category. So click on add category, and then just select import over here. Now what we are going to do, we have created a quiz, right? So we are going to import that file in this question bank. So first thing, file format. This is important. You have to remember file format is ACAN format. You always select this one, ACAN format. And then another important thing is click on this general, and we're going to select a category that we have just created, unit 1. We are going to add the questions inside this unit 1 category so that it's easier for us in the future to access the questions. Okay, now we can just simply choose the file that we have just saved. I have saved it under downloads, and I have named it quiz1. So this is it. Open, upload this file, import, and now we are importing 2 questions. Who was the first Prime Minister of India? And the second one is, lion is the king of the forest. And both the questions are green. In case we had any error, it would have been shown in a red, or there are, I don't know, I've never faced any error. But since both are green, so it's just we are okay to go ahead. Now we have successfully added these 2 questions under this category, that is unit 1. We have added this question. So that's it for adding questions in the question bank. Now this part, you just did it once, you don't have to repeat it ever again. So this part was completely different. It's not directly associated with adding quizzes inside a course. This is just a one-time process. You just add your questions and treat this LMS as a repository for all your questions. So now, as we have successfully imported our questions here, now let's go back to the course. And in the next video, we are going to learn how to import this, not exactly import, how to add these questions inside any quizzes. So as of now, let's just stop it here.